Let's talk about my top 10 favorite drought tolerant, sun loving plants in my Midwest garden. Welcome to Join the Garden. The gardens in the front of my house get over 8 hours of sun a day, and I do not have drip irrigation. So, over the years, I've had to figure out really what works, what looks the best, what actually can hack it once July and August come around and the heat really comes on, and possibly drought. Number one, the Glow Girl Spirea. I have just really loved having these. That is the Chartreuse shrub that is repeated 3 times in this front garden bed here. And some of these are about 8 years old. The one in the middle is only, this is its third year. And, yes, the first year you plant them, you do have to water them. But after that, they are really workhorses in the garden. And the chartreuse color stays there all season. Number two, the green velvet boxwoods. I have 3 of them back there that provide a beautiful backdrop to the garden. And I have 3 towards the back of this garden here behind the hydrangeas. And these are just phenomenal. I rarely have to water them. The only thing I really do is in fall, I make sure that I water them deeply before our hard winters. That's a very important thing you need to do for boxwoods or any kind of arborvitae is make sure they have enough liquid for the winter in case your winter coming up doesn't have enough snow or other moisture. The boxwoods you see here are actually 15 years old. They are at their full size there and just they're looking great. The third drought tolerant sun loving plant is lamb's ear. I have lamb's ear repeated throughout my garden bed. So this is the Helen Von Stein variety. It's the variety that I prefer, but there are a lot of varieties of lamb's ear. I think that just the blue, green, velvety leaves are just beautiful. But I really like how it even drapes over the cement and just doesn't miss a beat. This one, this is its third year, but just phenomenal. Never have to water that. Those places in between, sidewalks, those things that's hard to figure out what to plant there. And that lamb's ear is just perfect. The fourth plant, Allium. Millennium Allium is my favorite. The variety Millennium is my favorite, but I do have Millennium Summer Beauty, Bubble Bath, Lavender Bubbles. I tell you what, these things are workhorses. And I just think that this is a Millennium right here. And it's green. It's not, right now it'll bloom probably end of July. It'll bloom through August. But its leaves look great even when it's not in bloom. Never have to water alliums. The fifth and sixth drought tolerant sun loving plants are the peony here. I love a good peony now. This peony's already bloomed, but I think its foliage is absolutely beautiful. It's so unique. It's so different. When I look at what's behind it, just a really nice texture. We have had years where I had to supplement, water to a lot of plants. I have never had to supplement water to a peony. So they look great even after they bloom. And then we have Salvia. Salvia, both the perennial and the annual. This perennial here is back to the fuchsia. And then this is an annual, just generic salvia. Annual salvia, any kind of variety of salvia that you pick up that's annual, it just does not need supplemental water. And it really, really is a workhorse in the garden. Number 7, Sedum. There's perennial sedum and there's also this beautiful coral sedum. This is a proven winner's variety, and I gotta tell you, it is an annual for me. Oh, I wish it were a perennial, but I pop it in so many places. I probably buy 20 plants of coral sedum, and that will actually spread and cover all of that mulch there will be covered with that coral sedum when really the heat of the season comes. And across the way is another garden bed that absolutely requires drought tolerant plants. So this garden bed here, I love the shape. I love the arborvitaes. I have 3 arborvitaes there. This is a Japanese lilac tree. I love, 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 love them. However, between the arborvitaes and the tree, every plant here really fights for root space. Root space and water. I mean, arborvitaes want water. So I have really tried off and on all kinds of different perennials and shrubs in this bed just to try to kind of get it right. So there's quite a few plants in this bed here that are repeated from the bed across the way. So you see the Glow Girl Spirea, the Allium, that's the Millennium, the Coral Sedum, but there are some drought tolerant plants here that are not across the way. So number 8 is Russian sage, and that is right behind this Allium is the Denim and Lace Russian sage. In August into September, that's going to be glowing blue. I cannot wait. And of course, there's some lamb's ear repeated, some sedum varieties. And then we have this beautiful Yarrow here. This is only its 2nd year for this specific Yarrow. This is the Firefly Sunshine Yarrow, and that's going to get so much bigger in the years to come. So really drought tolerant. The color of yellow is just beautiful. It's like a buttery yellow, not too gold, just kind of perfect. And number 10 on my top 10 list of drought tolerant, sun-loving plants, Catmint. Catmint, Catmint, Catmint. I don't know how you beat it. I don't know how you beat it. This started blooming 5 weeks ago. I keep thinking, oh, it's going to, kind of, the flowers are going to get a little more spent or something. No, it looks beautiful. Never have to water it. This variety is Walker's Low. This is 3 Walker's Low. There's so many beautiful varieties out there, new ones, and I actually, honestly, I try almost all of them. I do keep going back to the Walker's Low. I think I just like the size and impact that it has in a garden bed. I have it repeated back here again, and I think this is probably 2 plants back here. But I'm trying to add more of this to the front as well. But doggone it. I mean, I don't know what you would even compare to Catmint. It's phenomenal. I do have a couple divas in this front yard garden bed area. Petunias and hydrangeas. I love them both, and they require some additional watering. So I have the plum veined mini vista over there on the left side. I have the white mini vista here. Those are my only 2 patches of petunias in my landscape. If we get enough rain, and I track how much rain we get, I don't have to do anything. But if we don't, I do definitely have to give it some extra water. And regardless whether we get rain or not, I do give them fertilizer once a week. And the other divas are hydrangeas. So this is a limelight standard hydrangea. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. The blooms are beautiful. But the fact is, hydrangeas like water. So if I ignore these and we have a year with some drought, they're not going to look good. They're not going to look good at all. I have a couple bobos up here as well. Pretty small, actually. This is their 4th year. But again, they're in full sun. I don't have drip irrigation. So that means I have to provide supplemental water to those hydrangeas if we don't get at least 1 inch a week. And I do that extra caring. I do give them that extra water because they're absolutely beautiful once July comes. So thank you for spending some time with me today. If you like this video, definitely subscribe, give it a thumbs up, whatever you need to do. I hope you all have a fabulous day.